I'm Christie Bilbrey. After working in a Senate press office, the White House, and corporate, I started my own business and realized none of those experiences taught me how to market myself. Thankfully, I discovered how brand storytelling and strategy could help me easily connect with others, promote my services, and grow my brand. I created the Business That Story Built podcast to help business leaders strengthen the stories we tell ourselves and the stories we tell others. Ready to take your mindset and messaging to the next level? Let's get started. For so many years, the majority of LinkedIn users only went on and became active when they were looking for a job. And we all know that's just not the case anymore, especially if you're in B2B. It is the place to be. So there's one category of B2B folks that I want to talk to on today's episode, and that is CEOs and founders, because they have a lot more that's expected of them. While it's not unusual for them to share posts related to their company, they now have to do a lot more. They have to develop a personal brand, they have to become a thought leader, and there's a lot of reasons for that, right? So they're the main face of their company, they're the main ambassador for their brand, and they're expected to strengthen the company's brand, its influence, build credibility, shape industry trends, build a legacy both for themselves and for their company, humanize their brand, inspire others, build a community, inspire people, and help control the narrative about who they are as a company, who they are as an individual, and where their company is going. So that's a lot. That's no small feat, but that's also why they're in the position they are. It doesn't make it any easier. So on top of everything that they're already doing, they now need to do all these things. And LinkedIn is a place where it's expected to show up in these ways consistently. So that's a big deal. So what does that look like for the way that they should approach LinkedIn? Think about what a true leader offers. They are bold. They are vulnerable. They are inspiring. They equip others. They encourage others. They don't just share facts, they share stories and experiences and opinions. So, what are the best ways that they should do this on LinkedIn? What types of things do I recommend that they share? Insights mixed with their opinions. So, not just here's the facts, here's the latest news, but why is this meaningful? Why is this significant? Why should people care? Why should they slow their scroll? Why should they go to your website or consider buying from you? So, what about the company matters? Why does it matter to their audience? Stories about products, stories about services, stories about launches, but being more interesting about it, like behind the scenes, talking about what went into making it happen. So people want to know, even content creators on YouTube, they'll talk about really let your audience know what went into making a video. Okay, well, what you're doing is more than one video. You're launching a business or you're launching a product or a service. So walk people through kind of what went into that so that people will recognize its value, its significance, and just kind of something to rally behind. Like, wow, that's so cool. That inspires me and what I'm doing. They should talk about controversial takes on issues that represent what makes them unique as a company, what makes them unique as a thought leader. They should focus on pain points of their audience and sharing, like sharing someone specifically who they spoke with that's a client or a user of their service or product, and probably the whole reason why they decided to launch something. I talked to so and so, or we kept hearing from our customers that they wanted this, and here's what went into it, and here's where they said they were struggling or what caused this, and really sharing an individual story, not generalizing something, but getting really granular. One specific person, talk about their industry, talk about their job function, talk about what the obstacle was and the problems it was creating. Because when you do that, that's good storytelling, and you're going to help the other people who are listening to see, oh, maybe I'm in a different function or in a different industry, but I totally relate to that. I didn't know there was a solution. I didn't realize what this person was saying they had is to do exactly that. So the more granular you can get, the better. Talking about the pain points of your company. Maybe you're in a growth phase. Maybe there's, you have a moonshot goal, or you want to increase brand awareness for a certain sector. You're going into a new industry. You're going into a new geography. Let people come along with you and get excited for you. And who knows, open doors, make introductions, but let it be something that builds community. It shows the humanity of you. It shows the humanity of your company, and it rallies people and builds community. Those are all pretty broad. I mean, I'm not talking about one person in particular, but those are the types of things that you should be focusing on for really personalized content. The other thing that's interesting is beyond just prospects who you're speaking to and your content is relating to, think about the other groups of people that you want paying attention. This could be press. This could be maybe you want to do speaking events. This could be potential partnerships, and those people are paying attention as well. If you or your company is pitching for different opportunities, whether it's the media, podcasts, speaking events, partnerships, influencer, whatever it is, those people are going to the decision makers for those opportunities. They're going to be Googling you. And what you post on LinkedIn shows up in Google searches. So the more that you're sharing this, you're sharing inside scoop, you're sharing the humanity, you're sharing the interesting sides of things, not just here's the press release. That makes you a more relatable and interesting person to speak with or to have speak to a group. And so if you want to be more attractive for those opportunities for your prospects, but also these other stakeholders, then that's something to consider. So these are all ways that are really important and great ways that you can take advantage of LinkedIn. But if this sounds a little overwhelming and are you kidding me? This is a whole bunch of stuff. It doesn't have to be. And actually, I'm really excited to announce that my firm is offering a new LinkedIn service specifically for CEOs and founders. And this is something where for an hour of your time each month, we interview you and we bring the personalized questions to you. You don't have to think about what should I be speaking about. You get the questions in advance. We have a Zoom call, we interview you, and then we take all those nuggets from the different things that we've discussed, and we create the content for you. And we create different types of content. It's not all the same. LinkedIn is really pushing their new short form video feature right now. So there's going to be some short form video clips from it. There's going to be carousel posts because they love carousel posts. Those get huge engagement. There's going to be image posts. There's going to be a variety. So we're going to bring a lot of different types of questions and types of content for you to discuss. And then we're going to create it for you. So that is coming out consistently. So if that's something that you're interested in, or you think your company may be interested in, I would love to chat with you further and see if this can help. But for anybody listening, these are all ideas and types of content that you should be focused on for your LinkedIn strategy to grow your brand, especially if you are the face of the brand. I hope that helped. And until next time, this is the business that Story built. How are you growing your brand? Are you targeting the right people, developing the right relationships, and consistently getting the visibility and credibility that you need to grow your business? Whether you need a plan that's small or large in scale, our PR firm and consulting services can design and implement what your business needs to grow. To schedule a free call and learn how we can partner with you, email Christie@ChristieBilbrey.com. That's CHRISTIE@CHRISTIEBILBREY.com.